Yehoshua Perek Daled. In this Perek, there's a dispute as to whether the Jews accepted upon themselves the hidden sins of the rest of the Jews while are standing in the Yarden. It says in the Torah, Hanistaros, the hidden things, Lashem Elkeinu, are for Hashem our God. The Haniglos, and those that are revealed, Lanu Ulevanenu ad Olam, are for us and our children forever. Now there are dots over the words Lanu Ulevanenu and the letter Ayin. And from here we learn that we're only responsible for someone else's deeds once we enter the land. Now the pasuk itself is teaching us that while we're responsible for each other's deeds, we're never responsible for their thoughts. The concept of having dots over letters appears 10 times in the Torah, and Rashi comments on 7 of them. What exactly is the significance of these dots? There seems to be a common thread to several of these dots. In Bereshis, Perek Yud Ches, the dots teach us that the angels asked Sarah where Avram was. In Perek Yud Tes, they teach us that although Lot was unaware that his daughter had committed Gilead with him, when he woke up, he realized. The simple reading of the pasuk seems to imply that he was unaware, but the dots tell us that he really was aware. In Perek Lamed Gimel in Bereshis, we learn that Esav's kiss, which appeared loving, was initially meant as a bite. In Perek Lamed Zayin, we learn that Yosef's brothers had other intentions when they took Yaakov's sheep to graze. What all these things have in common is that what appears on the outside is actually deceiving. The eyes didn't fathom the truth. By Sarah, the angels were pointing out to her that she wasn't seeing some good qualities of Avraham. We see that when Shmuel anointed David as king, Hashem told Shmuel, you can only see the outside, you can't see the inside. Since we cannot really see the inside, we can't be responsible for other people's thoughts, because they're inaccessible to us. From here we learn that we shouldn't judge others, because their intentions might be more noble than we imagine. Now if you look at the words and the letters that have dots over them, we find the word Lanu, the gematria, is 86, Ulevanenu is 154, and the letter Ayin is 70. 86 is the gematria of Elokim, 154 is the gematria of Nakod, which is like the dots, and 70 is the gematria of Ayin, which is an eye. So what that means is Hashem dotted the eye. Now Rashi explains about these various dots that they symbolize that the letters or words under them are not really there. The dots are obscuring the letters. So this gematria is saying that Hashem obscures the eye. Hashem doesn't let us see past the superficial. The last Mishnah in Shas says that in the future we're going to get Shai Olamos, 310 worlds. And the gematria of Yesh, which is the pasuk that's quoted, is 310. Rav Dessler explains that in the next world nobody will be able to see anyone else's portion, because everyone will have his own total existence. What allows us to see other people now, he says, is our desires. Since we desire what they have, we're able to see something, but we're only able to see the external. The essence of a person, he says, can never be seen. The next world is where all the externals are gone. There's only the essential self. And that nobody can see. You can only see your own essential self. So the 310 worlds symbolize the same concept, that we can only see externally, but not the essence of the person. So the dots tell us, although it looks like there are letters, in reality they're not there. The various examples tell us that although it looked like somebody was doing X, in reality the person's thoughts were different. When you hear the Torah being read, you hear the words, but you don't notice the dots. The messages are clear. This world is called Olam, which means hidden. It's a world where the truth, Hashem's existence, which is the only real truth, is obscured. Another lesson is people's actions obscure their motives, both for good and for bad. Don't judge anyone. What you see in others is only a reflection of your own desires, not their essence. As it says, Kol haposel, umumo posel.